The Yankees are heading back to Houston for the American League Championship Series thanks to a gem by James Paxton in Game 5 and a pair of home runs in the first inning against Justin Verlander.
It was huge to get off to that start, especially after they scored a run in the first inning. I think it really got our crowd into it even more so, and really Pax took it from there.
It's a good feeling. We needed a good start, and just trying to get on base, hit something hard, get things going, and put a pretty good swing out.
I know I hit it well. I feel like I stayed inside the ball well enough for it to be fair. And that's kind of like my thing, kind of staying up on home runs like that, especially when I know I got it. It definitely had a lot more spin on it than I thought, but it was able to stay fair and put us up right there. We got an opportunity today, and we took advantage of it. So that's huge for an offense to be able to take advantage of an opportunity and score runs. And the way we do, and we're a very effective team when we're seeing the ball well and we're hitting pitches where they need to be hit, and that's kind of what we need to do.
We're very confident. I mean, all season our bullpen has been there, and it's been one of our strengths. And I think going into this game, we're pretty confident, but we're not going to look too far ahead, and we're just going to prepare ourselves for this game.
Great Scott, it's Back to the Future Day. Sadly, Bob, the Yankees won't be doing their traditional thing come this time of year, and that's go to the Fall Classic. No throwbacks for the Yanks. The Pinstripers did, in fact, take care of business in Game 5, as I said they would on Friday morning show, but Game 6, despite a ninth-inning rally, did not come together. Yankees closer Aroldis Chapman got 2 quick outs in the bottom of the ninth after DJ LeMahieu saved the Bombers' season with a 2-run shot in the top half of the inning. Yankee killer Jose Altuve connected on a slider and hit a 2-run homer himself to propel Houston to a 6-4 win and right into Tuesday night's World Series opener against Washington. The Yanks played well, but not well enough to win it, and in all honesty, the Astros were simply a better team, more on the Bombers in the C-list. We move to the NFL gridiron, where the New York Football Giants got back to business Sunday at the Meadowlands. That, too, wasn't a timeless performance. Rookie quarterback Daniel Jones lost 2 fumbles and was sacked 8 times. Yes, 8 times. He now has 12 turnovers this season and 11 in 5 starts. Nonetheless, we did have a feel-good story. How about Fordham alum Chase Edmonds? Edmonds rushed for career highs of 126 yards and 3 touchdowns, overshadowing the return of Giants star running back Saquon Barkley and the Arizona Cardinals' 27-21 victory over Big Blue on a soggy Sunday. We go inside the locker room for more.
Extremely stoked, man. Again, coming back here, being a small school guy, I already had a chip on my shoulder, and obviously Saquon was coming back, and I knew it was going to be an electric atmosphere. So I just wanted to go out here and show people, make a name for myself. Really, I'm still a second-year player just trying to make a name for myself in this league.
Chase Edmonds had a tremendous game. It's funny for me that you guys would get an opportunity to see him play because, last year he was always, a practice player and he was always a backup player. But I've seen some of these plays. I've seen him break like that in practice. So it's cool that you guys get a chance to see some of what Chase Edmonds got up his sleeves.
Fordham was such a small school, so I never really got crazy media hype in college. But again, it's a blessing just to be able to come back here, man. And everything went full circle for me, and come here in front of all these people, in front of my family, my friends, and just be able to have the game that I had.
He was on fire, man. He had a turkey today. He had a 3-piece. Chase had a great game. He picked up the slack. Obviously, not having David here today, he did a great job of stepping in, and he was ready. He played unbelievable, and on the road, if you want to be a successful team, you have to pack your running game, special teams, and defense. And I believe he did that today, and that's why we came out on top.
Told y'all before, I have the utmost confidence in Chase. I know what he's about. I know what he brings to the table. I know what type of guy he is. I know how hard he works. So, when Dave goes down, it's next man up mentality. And, he stepped up to the plate today and did what he's supposed to, do what he's capable of. Always want more. My cup's never full. That's what Larry always taught us, man. And always want more. Going to go back to the drawing board and find ways to get better.
Giants have lost 3 straight. Meanwhile, the New York Jets are trying to build a winning streak now that Sam Darnold is back under center. The Giants did not get a winning streak. The Jets, of course, turned to their quarterback coming off a spectacular win. He's healthy and primed to show up in a barometer game against the 6-0 New England Patriots. That goes down tonight at MetLife. We'll have you covered. Kickoff is set for 8:15 p.m. on Monday Night Football. Time for some quick hitters from around the world of sports and golf. Jason Day won the Japan Skins game on Monday, but the real winner was probably Tiger Woods, who reported a clean bill of health in his first competitive round since undergoing knee surgery 2 months ago. In other NFL action, Aaron Rodgers threw for 5 touchdown passes as the Green Bay Packers capped their 5th home game in 7 weeks with a 42-24 dismantling of the Oakland Raiders on Sunday. Pack starting to come together. Rodgers wasn't the only NFL gunslinger dealing either on Sunday. Detroit Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford became the fastest player to reach 40,000 NFL career passing yards. Congrats to him. In college football, Fordham fell to Lehigh 30-27 in overtime Saturday at Rose Hill. Terrific game, but a tough break in the extra session. Illinois' James McCourt kicked a 39-yard field goal as time expired, and quarterback Brandon Peters passed for 174 yards and 2 touchdowns as the host Fighting Illini stunned number 6 Wisconsin 24-23 on Saturday. That was the highlight of the top 25 scores. Alabama quarterback Tua Tagovailoa missed Saturday's game against Arkansas after undergoing surgery to help repair a high ankle sprain he suffered against Tennessee. Tua, who currently leads the FBS in quarterback rating, has thrown 27 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions. He's among the early Heisman candidates. Bama won without him. Of course they did. In motor racing, Denny Hamlin won Sunday's Cup Series race at Kansas Speedway, beating Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch in the second attempt at an overtime finish. Hamlin's win in the second playoff elimination race is his 5th of the season and the 2nd of his Cup career at Kansas Speedway. The top 5 was completed by Kurt Busch and William Byron. In the MLS, NYCFC will get back to work in the playoffs following their first-round bye. The team's semifinal match is set for Wednesday night at Citi Field. Tickets are still on sale for the game. The NBA season gets rolling officially this week. The Brooklyn Nets and the New York Knicks will square off in their first matchup of the season on Friday night from the Barclays Center. On the ice, the Rangers welcome the Coyotes tomorrow night, while the Islanders and Devils won't skate again until Thursday and Friday, respectively. And to the baseball diamond and a final sad sports roundup note, Eric Cooper, who just completed his 21st year as a major league umpire after working in the American League Division Series, died at the age of 52. MLB did not release a cause of death. Our condolences go out to his family. Those are the headlines. We hit the C-list to talk some Yankee baseball. It would have been great to see a Game 7 in the American League Championship Series, Cole versus the mighty Yankees. New York seemed to get its groove back over Game 5 and Game 6, but it was the performances in Game 2, 3, and 4 that will leave the team and the fans scratching their heads. Yes, Houston is a bit better, but the Pinstripers had their chances and just could not execute. Now, there will be no more talk of savages in the box or next man up, just an offseason to think about all those missed chances, including going 6 for 35, a 171 batting average with runners in scoring position, and to ponder where it all went wrong. Many will categorize 2019 as a failure for the 103-win Yankees. For the most storied franchise in the game, anything less than a World Series victory is sufficient cause for just that. Chalk up 2019 as a close but no cigar season, just a few outs here or there, and the Yankees could very much be readying to take on the Nationals instead of watching the World Series from home. Moving forward, they have one of the strongest talent cores in baseball, and yet in an era that includes a dynastic force like the Astros, the Yankees owe their due diligence to improving the roster wherever possible. Starting pitching may be New York's advertised soft spot, but they should target other stars as well, like shortstop Francisco Lindor. I'll take Lindor and Garrett Cole this offseason and get right back to work. Yankees are right there. That's your sports. I'm Bobby C. Stay tuned.